and welcome to episode 31 of the Arya Bark Podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland.
Ooh.
If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you here.
Yeah. Yes.
That was a bit...
We love everyone.
You can find detailed show notes on the Arya Bark website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark on my personal account, which is Sultra.
I'm Flowerboy21.
We have our Ravelry group, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a private group on the website for anyone who would like to take part in make-alongs or just general chatter, and that can be found under the community tabs thing. Community tab. Then groups. If you've already signed up to become a member, then all you do is log in. We have an Instagram page, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs, and we have a Ko-fi page.
Does anybody ever use the Facebook page?
Yes.
Folks still use Facebook.
Just because you don't like it.
To be fair, I don't like any of them. They're all born.
We have a Ko-fi page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
There be a theme.
There be a theme.
We're currently running 2 make-alongs. The first make-along is a hashtag New Things Make-along 2021. You must be either a member of the Ravelry or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 27th of June. You've no changed that. You've not changed that, have you?
Nope.
So when's the next one? The next draw is on the 27th of September. Woo! Get your entries in. Free stuff. Physical prizes for the FO thread. Winner will be drawn by random number generator. Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month. Get your entries in. And the winner...
Where are you choosing the entries for? Because
from the charter thread, get your entries in, and the winner will receive a partner of their choice up to the value of $10.
That's it.
Ta-da! Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. Dip. Enter as many projects as you like if you can show how it's new to you. Examples include but not limited to yarn brands or colourways, stitch pattern or designer, new technique or construction. The second make along is a hashtag ABD/MASH2021. Again, you must either be a member of the Ravelry or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 26th of September. So again, entries in. Physical prizes for the FO thread. The winner will be drawn by random number generator. Then Mr. Bark and myself will choose an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Get your... Forgot what it was. And entries. That one. Get them in.
I swear he's not been smoking something.
Whips are allowed, and again, multiple. Dripping is encouraged. If it can be measured in metres, it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, knitting, crochet, weaving, spinning and cross stitch if you can measure it in metres. Goals are at your own discretion. You can increase and decrease whenever you like, or just keep it the same and pray to the gods that you can get there, like me. Enter. Each person will have one FO thread post that all projects will be logged in. I think my brain's broken. My brain's broken.
Yeah, I think it's well and truly broken, mate. Make sure when you're putting your entries in the FO thread that you also put them into the... It's contagious! Make sure when you're putting your entries in both the FO thread that you're also putting them in the chatter thread. in order to double your chances of winning a prize.
Woo! We have not very much to this podcast.
We do not have very much for this podcast. This week we have a new addition to the Naughty Corner, whips and UFOs. I have nothing lined up because I'm just needing to get stuff finished.
I've worked on one project.
I've worked on two.
And I think it might be in the middle of the row. Something tells me it might be
I
in the
really
middle of
hope
the
for
row.
your sake it's not in the middle of the row, because I specifically shouted through to you, make sure you're not at the end of the row. Yes. Too busy gaming. This week there is just a whole load of knitting and nothing else. Timestamps for each section can be found in the description box below. So, after our argument last week,
Who argument?
mine and yours,
I can't even remember that, so.
over the Trinity by Padma, I'll stick a picture in here. I picked it up again and had absolutely no idea where it was. Literally no idea where it was. So I have ripped it back out. I will restart it again when I find what I did with the knitting needles. No, the knitting needles are in the project bag. What I can't find is the crochet hook or the Tunisian crochet hook. I don't know what I did with it. So it has been ripped out. I will restart it again once I finish one of my whips. The Tunisian mitre blanket, which is the bandwagon blanket by Beth Graham. Again, that's still in the Naughty Corner because I have zero inclination to work on it. They'll stay there until I have some spare time to work on them.
My first whip and only whip.
Well, no it's not. You lie!
Yes, it is. That's not a whip.
Have you finished it?
No, that's in UFOs because it's an unfinished object.
Right, but is there needles attached to it?
It's not a work in progress. It's in UFOs, unfinished object.
And your snoot?
Unfinished object.
They're still technically classed as whips, Andrew.
Not in the middle of the row. At the beginning. This in my lovely bag from Jane is my Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart. You can get a wee cross section. Look at that. Wow.
Where were you last week? Could you watch what you're doing with your elbows?
Nah. I think I put on 3 rows. I've not done much to it. The rows are getting
2,
longer.
4, 5.
Oh, I've done 5 rows. I'm still working away with it. The rows are getting longer and longer. Are taking longer and longer to do. Oh my god. The lace bits. Being in my existence when it gets it for the bigger ones. Because it used to just be like... But no, it's quite... It's like... And you're trying to work it and you're like, alright, I must be done. And then there's like half the blanket today.
Mm-hmm.
I love the lace, but it takes a bit. Because the other bits you can just go... That one you've got to actually think. Or at least I do. So yeah, still working away with it, on it when I'm working or I'm knitting. Still loving it.
Have you said what yarn you're using?
I am using So Crafty. Wait, let me see if I can remember this without looking. Rainbow yarn, which is an Aran.
Yes.
Yes, and Pageant and Savannah. So that should go quite nice together. They are 80% acrylic and 20% wool. You get roughly 350 metres and 200 grams. And I'm using 6mm higher sharps on a 42 inch cord.
42.
And this is, in the habitation throw, is a paid for party on Ravelry that links you to Etsy.
No.
Is it? It's just on
you
both?
You can get it on Ravelry and Etsy.
I thought, it's one of yours where you Ravelry, where that place links you to another place, eh?
Yeah. No, I don't know. My first project.
Why are you going? Thought you liked it. Isn't that
is my Blurry by Albina McLaughlin. I am making 0 modifications whatsoever.
What does that look for?
All the progress that I made from last week has had to be ripped out.
That makes sense how you went.
Start again. I was feeling very, very smug. Actually, it wasn't even for last week, it was for the week before, because last week I'd said I think I had a couple of inches to go.
To the sleeves?
No.
Until you break off for the sleeves?
Possibly. I broke off for the sleeves. I cast on for the underarms. I got to the stage on, now when was it? Was it Monday? On natter on Monday, I was feeling very, very smug. And I showed the ladies on Zoom me sporting my lovely half finished Blurry cardigan, feeling all smug. Got to Tuesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I read the pattern. I was like, no, actually didn't. I got to my 6th buttonhole. And I was like, the pattern says I'm only supposed to have 7 buttonholes. And I'm like, I think at that point, I was about 10 inches for finishing. And I was like, I've not done something right. So I went back over the pattern. I can remember when I got the pattern, I read through it. And I thought, right, that's what the buttonholes are for those sizes. That's what the buttonholes is for that size. I've done smaller size buttonholes. So I had the very clever idea of, let's show how smart I am. I'm not ripping all that back out. I'm just going to drop all the buttonholes down and hang it up. Then I've had the sudden realisation when I'd literally got down to about here. Was it there? Aye, I'd got down to about here. I was like, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start knitting it back up. And as I was knitting it back up, a thought popped into my head. Why did you rip out that? All you had to do was move the markers. The problem was the actual holes. I was like, do you know what? The easiest option is just rip it all back. So I ripped it back to here. I ripped it back to here. And I fixed my buttonholes. So my buttonholes are in the right place. Sorry, excuse my lifelines. One good thing about putting lifelines in your projects after every section, I literally, where did I drop it back to? I don't think I put it in after this section. No, I didn't. No, I dripped it back to here and I recast this bit on. And then I done it. And now here.
What's a lifeline?
A lifeline is where you thread, like that's an old bit of sock yarn. I've just thread through to hold my stitches, so once you finish the section, just say.
Oh, so like if you muck up, you can rip it back to that, and
I can literally just rip it back to there. If I muck up again, I can rip it back to here. And obviously, I don't know if you can you see that?
Ah, you can see the hole.
That it's no the hole that it's woven in.
Don't think so.
What about now? Where is it? There's there. So it's woven all the way through to the other side. I need to stop being smug.
How's your other one coming on?
Shut your face.
At least now, you weren't there with your other one, were you?
No.
So at least now you're not going to make the same mistake.
Well, that is very true. So, I hadn't actually moved my stitch marker for the week before, so I will do that now. Now that I've actually made some progress.
Progression.
I am using a 3.75 higher sharp. I have this on, I think it's a 40. Nope. I've got this on a 47-inch cord.
Ooh.
I still love working on it. It shouldn't take me too long to get back there, so hopefully I shouldn't be too long in getting it done. I'm still not saying that I'm going to be finished by next week, because let's be honest, I'll probably know.
See, if you were to bet one of your pins on this, I'd be smug. I'd be like, oh yeah, gonna get better. Yeah.
I'm not stupid enough to bet another one of my pins.
Because you already realise you've lost one, haven't you?
I have not lost one. Don't even start, because they're all there. I do a regular morning count of them.
That's what you think.
I am using King Cole Big Value Limited Edition. It's 100% recycled acrylic in shade number 4732, which is denim. What I'm planning on doing is I'll be in a hush doing a I-cord. Is that bind off? Border around all the edges. I am going to be doing that in duck egg. Cannot remember the number. It is 100% recycled acrylic. You get 282 meters and 100 grams. At the point where I had to rip back, I had just added my third ball, so I don't think it uses that much yarn. Mind you saying that, possibly 4, because I just added my third. I think I had about 10 inches to go. This is not available on Ravelry as yet. It is still in the pre-knit stage. As soon as the pattern is available, I will let you know.
Yes.
My next project in the lovely Naomi's favourite bag that I got from Heather for my birthday is Ryan's Slip It socks. These have seen a teeny tiny bit of work. Obviously dripped it back and it's stuck
like a duck.
Like a duck. Yes. So this was where I was last week. This is how much I have gotten done. This is using Attic Spin Dye in the premium sock in the Rainbow colourway. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 425 meters and 100 grams. I am using a 2.25 higher sharp and a 32 I can't even read that. 32-inch cord. I am working them toe up instead of cuff down because I do not like the idea of playing yarn chicken, and I'm just going to keep working on them, and with any luck this time I will not make the feet too short. My first UFO is the, I knew it was coming, is the baby yarn woven blank. It is not a pattern on Ravelry. The warp is using So Crafty baby yarn, which is a chunky in the Dove colourway. The weft is So Crafty baby yarn, again chunky in the Dove Fanfare and Harbour. They are all 100% polyester. You get 95 metres in 100 grams, and I am using a 2.5 dents per inch pedal.
My first, the truth is out there, is a Star Stitch Cushion 2 by So Crafty Yarn. Well, it's a Star Stitch Cushion, but I've got it number 2.
Because it's his second one and he's wishing he'd never started it.
No. It is using So Crafty baby yarn chunky, which is in the colourway of Dove. There's only one of me, don't need 2 pillows.
I did warn you.
It is 100% polyester and 100% the bane of my existence. It is using, no, it's not using 95 metres. You get roughly 95 metres and 100 grams, and the pattern is not on Ravelry, it's on the back of the ball band,
which we suspect that he's set on fire.
No, it's sitting on my bedside table.
My next UFO is the Rivage Top by Drops Design. It is pattern number 199-23. I have not touched this pattern since I started the bloody cardigans. I am pretty sure I do not have that much left to finish that, so I need to get them finished so I can finish off the rest of my projects, because as I said before, I am not starting any more projects until I finish the ones that are sitting. I am making absolutely no modifications from the pattern. I am using Drop Saffron in shade 05, which is light blue purple. It is 100% cotton, and you get 159 metres in 50 grams. Sorry, we're watching the cat. There is undyed wool sitting over there in Darren Lake's a box, and he's trying to get in it. Where have I got to? I'm using a 2.5 and a 3mm higher sharp, I think. That's a free pattern on Ravelry or the Drops website. Oh, are these all mine?
That one's mine. Mostly yours.
The Bloody Rainbow, I'll stick a picture in. Again, this is by Albina McLaughlin. Making no modifications at all. I am using various DK oddballs to make it all rainbowy. I am using a 3.75mm higher sharp.
Continue. I love that you totally missed that.
I didn't miss it, I'm just choosing not to react to your stupidity. It is not yet available on Ravelry. Again, as per the denim blurry, as soon as it becomes available, I will let you know.
Because she has connections.
I have connections.
She knows the owner.
Designer.
The owner of the design.
Who is a designer? My next project, leave the cat alone.
He was thinking about going in the box.
He's thinking about eating the biscuits.
I won't touch the biscuits.
My next project is the Northeasterly by Skananigans, who is Melissa Alexander Loomis. This is a paid for pattern on Ravelry and Etsy. I am making absolutely no modifications whatsoever. I will be doing the 60 by 60 inch Northeasterly. I am going to be using various minis and 4-ply scraps in various sock blends. I am using a 2.75 Knit Pro Zing fixed circular. I will start getting that back up again as soon as I finish both the blurries. I can get that done. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it.
What's me?
Yes, it is.
I am doing the cowl.
Yes, it is. It's a cowl.
Cowl. Or snood.
It's
by
a cowl.
Sardar pattern 8206. You've made a snood. It's not big enough to go in my heat, so it's
a cowl.
It's a cowl. It's not big enough to go in my heat, so it's a cowl. No snood. I'm making no modifications. Well, technically I'm calling it a cowl because it's a cowl.
Because it's a cowl.
It is using Sardar yarn.
Alpine.
It's using the yarn Sardar. It's using yarn from Sardar which is Alpine.
Oh, for
which
goodness
is
sake!
Super bulky. And the colour number thingy is 402, which is seal. That's like nails.
That was
on a
painful.
board. It is 100% manufactured fibres, which is polyester. You get roughly 33 meters and 50 grams. The pattern is a paper pattern, and it is on Ravelry or What's YLS.
You asked that last week.
Oh, your local yarn store.
Shop,
store, same thing. Supermarket. Oh, they should make yarn supermarket.
Oh, for goodness sake. Are you finished?
Yes.
My final.
Just in general,
Are you done?
In general,
Are you done?
Yes.
My final project is the Counting Sheep blanket by Lisa Hannon Fox. I am making absolutely no modification. I'm telling you, it's contagious.
It really is.
I am making absolutely no
modifications.
Will you stop it? I am making absolutely no modifications. I am using Robin Double Knit in shade 44, which is black. It's 100% acrylic. You get 300 meters and 100 grams, and Yarn Fair Tootsie in the colour Baby White. That is 100% acrylic, and you get 150 meters and 50 grams. I am using a 3.75 high sharp, and that will be finished eventually. It takes forever. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. I still cannot remember if it's available anywhere else.
Isn't that on our website? No.
I don't think she has a website. And that is all the projects.
For her, I have a lined up. Da-da-da.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. We took it out.
Oh. Just see, somebody doesn't have it there that it doesn't get put in. Diva. I told Diva. That's what you said, Ken behind the scenes. She's like a total diva. She's like, I'm not doing
Really?
that.
Right, can I just clarify? Last week, Andrew was in a mood. And Andrew was like, well, you can take that out because it's the same thing every week. Just because he's feeling all chatty, new we're then lined up, aye? Is that how it works?
No, I just want to tell folk that I have other projects on the go that they can...
He doesn't have other projects on the go because Hoff has projects. Now, let's face it, Andrew, you have 3 projects. 2 out of your 3 projects are in UFOs because you've not touched them.
I've been working and... I just... I don't know.
And what Andrew meant to say was he can't be bothered. I warned you, starting that second cushion was going to tick you off.
It's not just that, I've worked 8 hours before, but like this new job, it seems like totally different. I'm feeling like
it's I'm
actually getting worked.
I need sitting in a van, looking at stuff, going, oh, there's actual work involved, Andrew.
There generally was actual work, but that means I get to stand a bit of it now. And I get to go beep, beep, beep. Oh, I've scanned that twice. Manager.
So, what are the plans for the week coming up?
Gotta work. I've got 2 days off.
Well, yeah, you have got 2 days off.
I know. I keep trying to tell them I'll work more, but apparently it's not allowed. It's against store policy.
I am going to try and get one of the bloodies finished off. I am in the process of finishing the diary for the rest of the year.
I think my cowl might be ready to be finished.
I'll look at it later.
I keep forgetting that when you bind off, it's not just a case of going like yoink for where you are, you actually have to knit stitches, so
yes.
I'm going to be over because I've done it, but I don't know.
Or can I just take it back out?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, because obviously you've not only to bind it off, you've then to sew it in.
You've to sew it together as well.
Yes, that's what I mean. When you bind it off, you've then to sew the 2 ends together.
It's fine. I need to be bigger for my head anyway. Well, it needs to be bigger because they're all female patterns, which is sexist. Guys like fluffy things too. Or at least I do.
He does. For me, I have no plans whatsoever. I am just going to sit and knit. The knitting hours have officially been changed to a Monday at 8 PM British Summer Time and a Friday at 11 AM British Summer Time. I am very tired. Very, very, very tired.
My brain no work.
I need to phone the pharmacy to see if my new tablets can be taken with my old tablets.
I need to phone the doctors. Because
I forgot to ask. And I haven't been taking my old tablets, hence why I'm tired. So that is everything. We don't have any other news.
No.
New yarn. Oh, yes, we do. We have had our order of undyed wool. So Mr. Bark and Andrew will be coordinating their efforts.
Oh, I forgot folk are wanting stuffy.
And getting stuff dyed up.
Squash Kermit. Time to squash Sesame Street.
So that will be up and coming pretty soon. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's everything.
I wonder if my range just going to be me squishing random like cartoon characters.
Possibly. Very likely. So we hope you have a very crafty week. Remember to be putting your projects in both the charter thread and when you're finished in the info thread. And anything else? I don't think so. I'm going because I'm just repeating myself. I would drink coffee, but I can't.
She doesn't know what she's missing.
I do know what I'm missing. I used to drink coffee all the time.
I know.
And now it hates me.
Oh,
Yes. It's not even stomach problems, a whole load of kidney problems. So we hope you have a very crafty week, and we will see you back here again next week. Bye.
Bye.